All right, can you hear me? Hello, hello. You know what? I bet the stream can hear you. Let me just hold on. I gotta change one more thing. All right, there we go. Hello? You know what? I gotta change it in Discord as well. I can hear my stuff now. Oh, Discord, why can't you be easy like everybody else? Okay, how's that? Awesome. I can hear you now too. Cool. Be Gucci.
There was a tiny.
Yeah. No way. Wow. Holy shit, really? A tomato. But it looks like bamboo? Oh. Okay, so back in the day they would use bamboo tubes as containers. Fuck yeah. Yo, that's a cool story. When was that? Yeah, that's fucking cool. Yeah. Apparently, holy shit. That's remarkable. You know what? I've had like gardening seeds that I've thrown out because I've assumed that they were too old. I'm a dumbass. I think I'm gonna get to triggering some of these battles so we can get Scrapjaw out of that basic bitch Skelly skin. Alright, so one thing I definitely want to do is finish this guy today. That's the goal. I could probably do that in the next maybe hour. And then the step on the Stone God's getting real fun. I was working on this last night. This I've added like a shimmer to the fur that is making him really like he almost has like a silver fur to it. And right now it's a little bit too strong, but the wash is going to deal with that perfectly. And so the step I just did was directional with all the step I just did with the pale gray. I gave a direction to the fur that was a little bit more than what the sculpt had to offer. But now that I've added that silvery tone to it, that it's adding in, and I'm just loving how this is turning out. I really wanted him to be very godly and like he's a majestic being, right? And so like a gorilla, he's looking all silver, and I fucking dig it. Well, if you look at like this is the yeah, check out this before and after though, right? Like look how the one picks up the light so differently. No, I'm specifically typically you would want to airbrush this stuff. It actually says like it has an airbrush symbol on it and everything, but I'm brushing it so that I don't get it on any of the armor because I want that contrast of like the gold is metallic, but the way it picks up the light still contrasts the pearls. Yeah, I just want it different. I want the bone to be matte and like dry and like, you know. Just now that I'm seeing this, I'm realizing I didn't finish this on the arms. I just kind of got as far as I could and then closed the stream last night. But for the majority of the day yesterday, I was finishing up the previous step. So this should be no time to get this on. Yahoo! Crasher, I'm hearing another voice. I thought someone else was in Discord for a second. That didn't sound like you at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, dealing with all the audio stuff with Mini today, like it just kind of reminded me how complicated it all is, and it sucks that it is complicated, but it feels so good to get it over with. Hey, Scrapjaw has won a battle. Look at that. There's also like these leather straps going over the arms here, and I want those to look beaten up. And the gold's pretty beaten up too, and that's sculpted in. So I'll go in and highlight those markings. Give it a little bit of wear and tear, scratch at it a bit. How you doing, Mama? Where's the ball? Hey, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Yeah, yeah. What they're after. Oh, looks like we got a squeaker. Excellent. What's going on? What's going on, Ratsky? Sorry, I didn't recognize the voice. Hey, yo, I'm excited about that tank thing you were building, and trust me, you were like, you got good ideas today. I'm like, yo, Ratsky, I want to spam Q's chat with fucking ideas right now. Dude, that thing is fucking fun. That thing is fun as fuck. How you doing, Ratsky?
Hey, all the way out to Jersey back. So
Oh,
that
shit.
was my day.
Yeah, that's a day and a half. Whereabouts are you again?
Central.
Okay.
It was like it was about 3 hours back.
Oh, okay. The 3 hours isn't terrible, but yeah, that's a full day. That's a full day that you're doing a turnaround trip. Why? Was it to pick something
Yeah.
up or?
We were and
Oh,
rather than
what the
it
fuck?
was a
Why?
good thing we went instead of we're up to
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good that you went. Hopefully it paid for itself. Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, I think actually the reason they called last had make second easiest. And
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Yo, that website you posted in Q's chat yesterday is looking good.
thank you. And Mr.
Is that like your partner in crime?
Actually, that's a
Oh, okay. I assumed that was your buddy because you were together wearing like the Fallout stuff in the picture.
nope, nope, that's that reached out. Like I'm trying to portfolio. Oh, if you involve website.
Hey man, I'll hit him up. Holy shit. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been having a terrible time with Shopify. Been like just absolutely no traffic. I'm not the best marketer, you know. I stream on Twitch and that's kind of it, you know. I don't really put it out there as well as maybe I should, but you'd think it'd get a little more traffic. Um so I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know where to sell my stuff. Well, I post on every time I post a story on Instagram to say that I'm live, I always have my little link bottom corner. And sometimes people click it and sometimes people don't. But like, I don't know. I just suck at that stuff. All I want to do is paint Ratsky. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do marketing stuff. I want an AI bot to do all that for me. Yeah, I think that I do wanna set that up and give it that shadow name and just kinda because I understand, like, one bot isn't necessarily one bot, it's, like, several bots working within and I just give it a flavor by naming it all the same thing. Kinda like if I had, like, the have you seen the shadow thing I've been working on?
Oh,
Oh, dude, go I'm live on Twitch, I just started, but check out, uh, go into my chat and say, "Hey, Shadow, what's going on?"
yeah,
The
the last.
Okay, yeah, so the face that kinda comes up and, like, so that's been cool. Yo, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We got a first time chat, you guys. Mr. Rytech, yo, how did you find us? How'd you get here? How'd you find us? How'd you get past the traps? I was pretty sure I set the traps. I don't know about you guys, but that's some security breach issues. If you guys, Mr. Rytech, how'd you get past the spike pit? Yo, Ratsky, you mind doing like a quick perimeter check? Just making sure we're clogging all those leaks? How are we supposed to be top secret? People just wandering up in this bitch. Hey, I'm just getting started. I'm living in the woods selling D&D goods. Painting 2 of everything, keep 1, sell 1. So this guy's probably hovering maybe around 50%, typically doing character pieces or little encounters and whatnot. So that's what we're up to. Love D&D. I don't have a ton of experience playing D&D. And I just like to help people world build and make their characters and stuff. So I'm coming at D&D from like a painter's side of things, and like I like to make maps and I like to just brainstorm world building and stuff. But I haven't done a lot of playing. I've tried, but the it's usually the scheduling issues that tend to fizzle things out, unfortunately. So, but I'm up to try it again one day, and I'm hoping to use the table and the board and the minis, and I might end up trying to host something eventually. I just don't have any DMing experience whatsoever. So that's what we're up to. What are you up to? What are you doing? What do you do all day, Mr. Rytech? We're chilling in Discord with. Go ahead, Ratsky. We're chilling with Ratsky and Crasher in Discord. Feel free to, if you like D&D, join us. I love these things, man. I just made one yesterday that triggers if anyone says the word beans. Yeah, you were chilling when I found that one. That's right. I just set it up yesterday. Yeah. Oh, that'd be fucking really cool. That would be really cool, but I would have to wire in what's that cable that you can twist and join what's it called? It's like a you can it can send light with a curve if it's like a particular type of cord. Yeah, that stuff. You can drill through, and then that way a light can come up through the foot, but then come directly out the eyes.
receiver.
Oh yeah, okay. So would I have to hide a battery on there as well? Oh yeah, right tech, let's go. Yeah, that would be okay. You know what I'm wondering is if is there a such thing as a charging pad that can come out that can be clear? Like yeah, like could the charger itself be clear and laid on top of a digital screen?
No.
Could the wires be spaced perfectly by 1 inch so that they just go along with the grid? Oh, it's got to be a circle. It needs to be a circle.
Small.
Dude, that's really fun. Hey, you know what's fun? I was talking to Scrapjaw earlier today about, and we just like literally today, this morning, we added a new Discord section called Supply Drop, and that's specifically for cool hobby tools and material. So drop that link in Supply Drop. We've already got a really nice soldering iron in there. And yeah, that sounds like definitely something I would want to look into with that pad. Like that would be so much fun. And oh yeah, okay. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. And then so you're basically having like so would the miniature have to be on the pad to light up, or would it could you like you'd have if I wanted to hide in like a little watch battery so that I could charge my, you know, because people use it for Warhammer stuff, right? So if I had like a big rhino or a knight or something that light up, the charging pad, I just place it down on the charging pad, but then it would have to be a rechargeable battery, obviously. But then you could do it so that you could charge your minis, and but they could be lighting up in the game without having to. That would just yeah. No, I do like that idea, especially as a display. But then once you use them, the light LEDs turn off. Yeah. How it would be very cool to have an entire Warhammer board that is like like full on official table size of like fucking 6. Because how many would you need? I guess you would need. Oh, you would need a lot of these things. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that would be fucking so cool. And then you know the Warhammer mats that you roll out and lay down. Like, could you put the pad underneath like a very thin, like if you wanted to put. Sure, yeah, do your thing. Right, text chatting with me. Hold on, Crasher. I gotta catch up to chat here. Rytex telling me an idea. Found a way to make a breakthrough of that rule and make it better so that more fun to use. So I saw the necromancy rule that you're talking about, the school of necromancy. Rytech, I have no experience whatsoever with the game. Like, I can make it look pretty, but I don't even know. I don't like that's actually, I can think on my feet, and I got the improv down, and I got the like D&D is fun, but I don't know shit about the rules. That's exactly where you lose me. Like, but anything to make it a little more user friendly, that's for sure. That'd be nice. I want to show you something. Like there's some context to having two of everything. So I'm keeping, basically I keep one, sell one, and as I accumulate a collection, what I'm trying to do is start hosting these skirmishes with the dupe. So turn on all my bits here. Go ahead, Crasher. Yeah, like I like Warhammer, but I pretty much own stuff. But like, much respect to G. Very fun, very fun. I just can't keep up with the rules. Loading in my map here. You're gonna love this.
We don't have time for this.
All right, check this out. So, right, Tech, I'm trying to. You see the little. See back down this way. Hey, thanks for the follow. This is a.
It's a damn good life, full of toil and strife. We painter men undergo. And we won't give a damn till the paint is dry, nor how hard we do blow.
Who's that hanging out? Rytex for Demon first. Thanks, buddy. It's a slow start to the day, for sure.
Snake and Bonnie. And we don't give
So,
a damn when we drink that
I'll let the song
wine. We are
finish.
summit forgery. Token summit forgery. Me boys, we're painting our minis. And we just don't stop using colors that pop. We are summit forgery.
So, given that I got two of everything, I got a duplicate of every single model. So basically, every time somebody gets a character made for their D&D campaigns, I have a duplicate in my collection. So the idea is that someone in Germany can buy a model, and I'll send it out that way. Awesome. They get their model to use in their home campaigns like usual, buying a mini off some online store from an artist. Awesome. I got this bonus aspect where you can take that character, and this is still a work in progress, but you can take that same character against some big beastie. And so what I'm essentially trying to do is make D&D a mini game for chat to play. So you'll see in my redeems, you'll see spawn skeleton, you'll see monster spawn, and so I have an entire wheel of every finished model I have complete in the case, and so we can spin this, and I have to push everything aside at nighttime when I shut it all down because the cats get to it. But there's actually a lot on. So what yeah, man, thanks for coming in. You got awesome ideas. I love them. I love them. Yo, hey, next week is gonna be fucking awesome. Next week is gonna be awesome. Next week's gonna be a riot. Go team. Okay, there we go. I think I just gave you a oh, I spelt your name wrong. There we go. So yeah. That's so much fun. I'm excited to see that thing. Thanks for hanging out. So Rytech, I'm essentially, you know, it's a work in progress. I'm looking at running this tomorrow. There's a bunch of stuff on the field right now from people spawning in skeletons, and the idea is that we'll have like a once a week episode that's aside from the usual painting streams. So while I'm painting over here throughout the week, people can spawn in a skeleton, and then it'll accumulate, and then at the end of each week, we'll go through this and we'll run it. And the way we roll dice, I can roll it. Yeah, crit fail. Excellent. Kind of like my method of trying to explain this shit. Charisma check. If you like to create character models and stuff, would you like to come up with the idea for my character? Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do. We like to use AI art generation for like trying to come up with like what this person can look like. I like to hash out people's backstories. I like to help people with their worlds. And I might not have a lot of experience with D&D, but I'm an ideas guy for sure. And so when it comes to hashing out and fleshing out characters and make it like, you know, a lot of people want to play D&D and they want to be like, oh, I'm the drunken dwarf, you know, and it's like, come on, yo, you can do better than that. And yeah, I'm never pushing commissions, you know, if people really want to get a character done, and I'll do it. But I never want credit for helping people with ideas for their D&D characters. I'm just, you know, that's what I do. I throw ideas out there like crazy. And I am also very happy with my ideas not being taken. You know, if you're like, yeah, no, that's stupid. No skin off my nose. So, what's a starting point here? What kind of race? What kind of class? What do we got? Also, Rytech, we got to get you out of that basic bitch Skelly skin, and now's the time, because later in the stream there's going to be way more Skellies to fight. So you got to win one of these battle royales, and then you can tell me your favorite color. The character you just shared. Oh, is this in Discord? Just bring this up here. Bro. Tiny Addy, is this you? Oh, in chat. Okay, let me go up. Let me catch up. I'm explaining stuff. I lose it all the time. Okay. Last person I told. Make a breakthrough. Go Warlock of the Undying, not Undead, but Undying. And once you get level 8 multi-class with Druid and level 2 Druid subclass with Circle of Spores till it's level 5. And for the race, you go Vampire type Zendikar for bonus saves and the power. Like, I don't want to be a downer, but I don't know what any of this stuff does. I don't know what warlocks do at level 8. I don't know what druids do at level 2. I don't know anything about Circle of Spores. I can do story and I can do image and I can do look and stuff, but as far as like D&D rules, I don't have a clue. I'm just straight up, I don't have a clue. I have to learn it better. That's for sure. I do love vampires. Is this going to be like winged? It's a vampire, warlock, druid. That sounds fucking really cool. Really cool. So would the druids typically like turn into things, right? So druids typically morph into animals and stuff like that, right? So would you be a bat, or do vampires already have an ability to turn into bats? Like you could, I wonder about having like a vampire warlock that could also turn into some sort of like werebat sort of creepy thing. They do not. But within the combination of druid, yeah. So like with the combination of the druid there, and it would be up to your DM. But if you could turn into a bear, it would be very cool if you could turn into a werebat that maybe has some spell casting abilities and stuff like that. What were you saying about the undying versus the undead? What's the difference there? So the vampire warlock is the main, and then the druid subclass. And vampire is the race, or is a vampire something that has to be like? Would you be a human that's like? Can an elf be a vampire, or can other races be vampiric, or is vampire the race? They're pretty similar, but with slight differences, and the undead isn't 100% canon. Okay. Vampire's the race. So you're wanting, because canon stuff, they don't want people playing zombies, and so is a vampire sort of like a homebrew situation in D&D? I know they exist as like I know they exist as like something you can run into, like an encounter. But as far as like what they have fleshed out as player characters, I know that there's a little bit of a split there. So just for what I'm doing, I'm working on this StoneGod, and so this is the before and this is the after. This shiny layer is a really fun thing. So you can see how the one is picking up the light a hell of a lot more with its shape, and then this one in the front here is kind of more of a matte look to it. So I'm adding this in. You can really see I wanted the this is the StoneGod, and so what I wanted, I'm gonna wash it to make it a little more dark, and the wash is going to go into the cracks and make it not shiny in areas I don't want shiny. But I wanted to have a very like Gandalf the White kind of glistening magical like sort of look to it. So I'm using this really fun paint that's actually pearlescent, which is, it's not quite a metallic. It's like you see a car go by and it's orange and then it's blue, right? It's kind of like that, but it's only white. So what's happening is this fur over here isn't reflecting light directly. It's like changing white depending on the direction of where the light is coming from. So it's not the same as a metallic paint, which is really fun. It's canon. It just requires one of the books. Right. Okay, so all I have all I have as far as books go, I have the Monster Manual, which is my favorite because I love the monsters. I have the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and I have Xanthar's Guide to Everything, and that's all I got. Druid isn't the subclass, it's the multi-class. You can basically cross path with other classes. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with that. I've played in like 5 different D&D games that have all fizzled out before level 5. They all just fall apart within a couple of months because nobody commits, and it's a damn shame. And I just wish I played D&D more. But I don't remember what that one is, sadly. That's the book? Okay, yeah. Hell yeah, Rytech. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm happy to learn it too. This is the whole world. Is like I just don't have the experience playing, but I'm coming into D&D from the art side of things. I was doing the Warhammer stuff, but what I love about D&D is that it's so custom. Like when I'm helping somebody make their D&D character, sometimes it's a commission, sometimes it's just a cool looking model that I want to paint and sell, and somebody makes a character based on the model. So it goes both ways. But it's kind of like a tattoo. It's kind of like it's very specific, it's them, and then it's a lot more custom. And like with Warhammer, no matter how well you paint your commander or whatever, there's a billion people out there that have painted the exact same thing, probably better. GW's never gonna share your model on their Instagram story. You know, it's just not happening like that. Which, you know, it's because they're huge, and that's awesome. Much respect. But I love the interactiveness of the studios when you paint their stuff from the printed, because it's so much more rare. And I know that nobody's painted this StoneGod in a similar direction as what I've painted. The rarity to it is so much fun. And then characters are very, very unlikely to ever see the same model portrayed as another character, you know? But in Warhammer, it's like you could, you know, you go to a tournament, there's going to be 15 of the same guy you got, you know, and it's, I like the custom stuff. Check this out. Mr. Rytech, I got a question for you, all right? Have you ever seen a dragon in your life quite like this? Hell yeah. Thank you. That was my summer project. So, I got a big bronze dragon as well, and I love the big stuff, but, you know, I like the small stuff too. What's this thing I got to seeing? Smith? Is that a short form, or am I just dummy? Like it was in Percy Jackson. Oh, Percy Jackson. Is that the Greek stuff? Leia, what's going on? Leia, exclamation mark Leia. All caps. I made this. It's so, you're gonna love it. Exclamation mark Leia, all caps. I got you. This is all you. You're gonna like this one.
How do you want to do that?
Leia, I'm not seeing your whisper anywhere. Is that Discord? Are you sending it to Twitch? You sent it to Twitch, didn't you? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Really? I mean, it would be awesome if you could elaborate, but you know, I'll talk to him I'll talk to him a bit. I hope I didn't mean to. But it would be like throw some class of it. Look, yeah, okay, yeah. In the homebrew section, just throw anything you want up there. By the way, Rytech, I'm also working on an AI bot that's really fun. So just say, hey Shadow, what's going on? Because his name is Shadow. He responds anytime anyone says the word Shadow in anything that they say. And it's Chat GPT brain, so you can ask it anything you want. So when it comes to D&D, we can ask him things. We can say, hey Shadow, I'm trying to work on a way for me to actually be able to talk to him, but right now he only responds to my Twitch chat, because that was like step number 1 in having a bot like that. But step 2 is making it so that I can actually say, hey Shadow, what do you think of this? How can we make this D&D character better? And that's fun. But the next step after that is giving it a memory, so that not only do we have to be able to speak to it, but if I say, hey Shadow, what do you think about D&D? And then he says something, and then I say, why do you think that way? It won't know what it said before. So the trick after that is giving it a memory. Like a little memory, just to be able to have context of the conversation going on. You can actually give it a big memory, which is a way for it to have a little bit of a memory about what each follower is into, is working on, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Leia, what you're saying, if he was muted in Discord, that was 100% an accident. Let me shoot him a message here.
This is the way.
Hold on, I gotta check on something here. Yeah, Leia, I sent him a message. I think that's an accident because what I've been doing with my streamer bot is a lot of these things work with hotkeys, and sometimes the hotkeys are automatic hotkeys in other programs. So I'm wondering if it could be the case that if I had Discord open and something was triggered in the stream, it like hotkeyed over there. So I got to make sure that that stuff's all lined up and I'm avoiding those hotkeys. I'm not really sure how that would have happened, but I definitely didn't do it on purpose. But it's showing him offline right now, so I don't know. Sent him a message. Okay. Leia, hop into workshops if you don't mind. Like I'm not really sure what happened. Circle of Spores is one of the subclasses of Druid. Okay, these Druids use fungal growth and decay to infect necrotic damage through spells, as well to raise corpses through fungal infestation to fight at their side, and a Warlock of the Undying. You've made a pact with a creature who has bested the very concept of death, achieving a lifespan and power that extends beyond that of the natural world. And okay, I see how that's totally different from undeath for sure. And for the vampire Zendikar, what's a Zendikar? Their physical attributes are similar to humans, but they possess dark vision and resistance to necrotic damage. The most frightening ability of the Zendikar vampires is Bloodthirst. It allows them to temporarily drain hit points from grappled foes. Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun. And so, like, okay, so you can have like a vampire that would live in like a fungal swamp sort of deal, like that's like really creepy forest, a really creepy old ancient forest. That's very cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of dealing with something. I'm not really sure what happened. We had someone in Discord who's a total regular that I guess was muted somehow, and I didn't, and now there's, I hope there's not drama, but I don't know what happened. Now they're gone. They like to cuddle, hey? Who? That worships the creature he made a pact with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you have like a little buddy going around with you all the time? Is that what you mean? Like you have a companion? Like if the creature that survived the death or whatever, is that like when someone has like if you have like a Beastmaster Ranger, you have like a lion walking around with you? Is it like that? Kinda not. Is it like an NPC that just kind of interacts with you a bunch in the story but doesn't necessarily fight for you? Watch out, laddie. Come on. You can't see them and nobody else can talk to them or tell them to do anything. Oh, so it's like a spirit? It's kind of like talking to a god. I thought it was like a being that beat death or advice for certain things for asking. Like a familiar kind of thing. Okay, yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I've done some commissions where I have like a character, but then they'll have some sort of beast, some sort of like little creature that kind of tags along with them, stuff like that. But yeah, it would be fun to do. It'd be fun to do that in like any size, really, because familiar is very ghosty. So you could make it look like a ghost, and a lot of that is like airbrushing. You don't really need to flush out the details as much as like this guy. Like, it's more like a hologram almost that you could do. Same model, but yeah. Have you ever tried to work around some like AI art stuff? Because the thorough paragraphs that you can throw into these prompts and have it come up with something. If you want them to wear a certain type of boot, if you want them to be in some sort of atmosphere, you can describe that atmosphere. Like, it's so cool. So we were messing around with that with a tiefling the other day. Let me show you the results. That's all in Discord. So I want to say that was in projects. Yeah, so we were doing some AI art stuff, and so this is a skelly for Norse that we were working on. But up here is a tiefling that was coming up from Sakura. So we have all these different examples of what these characters can look like, and because we described the cherry blossom atmosphere, told it to be for a cherry blossom tree or something like that. We gave it specifics to have blue or purple skin, like we bounced around bit to bit, but yeah, we were coming up with some really cool stuff, and these were just the ones that we saved. Obviously, you get the odd one with like 6 or 7 fingers or something, and it's like, okay, that one's weird, but it's getting better and better. This is a skelly that Norse is coming up with, and you see how it's coming up with something that's very specific, but different versions of everything. So definitely mess around with if you can give me a good description of the character, I'll load it into these AI art programs. Indigo, how you doing? Hope you're feeling a little better. I posted what the creature looks like in... Okay, awesome. Oh, it's like a lich. This is a lich. Yeah, these are cool. I've seen tons of these. You could totally, as far as the atmosphere goes, like you could definitely come... Okay, this is like an image grabbed, I'm pretty sure from like the monster manual or something, but if you give me a prompt of what you want the character to look like describe the character with a very flushed out paragraph, and I'll load that paragraph into these AI art programs, and we'll have it generate like 8 different ones, and we'll see what's going on with what AI can come up with. I think you'll like it a lot more than what this is. Because this is just an image pulled from a book, but when you're making a character, it's so cool to have something that no one else has. Nico, I've been awesome. I've been very awesome. I'm very excited for next week. I'm celebrating 2 years on Wednesday, which lands on a workshop, which is awesome. The Moko Pee party is also next week. So I got a lot to look forward to. I've done a ton of channel building. I was in Discord all day long today, showing Minnie the ropes, showing Minnie some channel building stuff, because wanted to get him set up, and probably do some more of that tomorrow. I like doing some of the teaching stuff too, because not too long ago I was learning all this stuff, right? Oh, okay. So you're saying you've essentially made a deal with like a lich. Okay. Yeah, give us do it all in one paragraph, and give us a good description of this character that you want to make, as far as like what it looks like. Say, imagine a vampire that's this race, or however you think you should word it. And it doesn't even have to be perfect right at the start. You can kind of do a paragraph, and then we'll generate some images, but then we'll probably edit the paragraph and just say like say something specific about it, like, oh, he's holding this weapon, or with blood dripping down his face, or with fungus growing all around him, that sort of deal. Hey, Mama. How you doing? Okay, so I'm adding this layer. You're gonna like this. So I finished that step that was taking absolutely ages. And now I'm giving him... You won't... you'll actually be able to tell from this angle because I started painting it, but I finished the other... So you'll see a much more of a shimmer to his fur. This one here. See how this one over here is kind of matte? And this one, it's got like a gloss to the fur. And I've kind of done up here, so these are the same, but look at the top of the head and stuff. Real tough to get the camera to really see what the difference is, but looking at it in person, I can see a huge difference. And that's just I wanted that layer of shimmer to the fur. The next project after this guy, well, on next Wednesday is my 2-year stream. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of these skeletons. And these are user specific. So this is Geese and DJ here, but I'm going to be doing these skeletons for specific people in the chat. So this one's going to be made for Strogie. So that's kind of like a fun community project, but there'll probably be about 10 of them. And then what else? As far as like the huge stuff, I don't know, but even this guy's still going to be on the desk for a long time because he's, as far as painting him, is almost done. But you remember the blue dragon and how long it took to base? I want to put this guy in like a whole jungle. So I want to do maybe even like a beach front like I want him sort of looking like I want him almost like looking out on the lake with like the beach kind of at the front of his feet, but as it goes towards the back of the base to almost like he's stepping out of the bushes, like looking out on the lake. And so I'll do some like waves and stuff here. I'll kind of build up the sand to look really natural with like tiny little plants and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then back here I'll have like full-on trees. But you got to remember, like, this is the size of a regular guy, so even the trees are only going to be about this big. So it's just going to be real bushy back here and kind of go down into like some grass and then like a beachfront. Yeah, I'm having fun. The part that I was doing most recently was the tedious stuff that takes forever, and that's over now. So now I'm doing stuff that's I'm kind of starting to. I'm not quite into detailing yet because I'm still working on the fur, but I'm doing like glazing now, so I don't have to do these fine little ticks and marks and little tiny. I don't have to be really as careful as my paintbrush strokes. I can kind of just glaze over stuff now, and it's a lot easier and faster. I'll finish this step probably in an hour or so. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we have a paragraph to throw into AI art. This should be fun. Okay, I got it copied. Leonardo here. Okay, so we want to go to image generation. Where is that? There we go. Okay, so this is what we were working on before, and you can do different styles. So this is like a 3D animation. I think what we want to do. Let's try absolute reality. Let's do absolute reality. You know what? No, Dreams Shaper probably, right? Because that's more fantasy stuff. Yeah. So I'll put this prompt in. Imagine a druid Zendikar vampire in a worn down mysterious robe with spores growing off of it, with the ability to manipulate spores and vines to summon skeletons, with a key sense of drinking blood. The key sense to drinking blood. I don't think AI generators like the word blood, so it might actually not work, and we'll have to replace the word blood with something else. But that's just an AI thing. Due to being part, because I tried to generate images with a blood sword and it wouldn't let me, and I'm like, okay, fucking whatever, a weird red dripping meat sword, and it was like, okay. Due to being part warlock, gets help from an undead sorcerer type lich familiar by his side for the vampire to seek assistance and guidance in return for worship. Where are they? What's the atmosphere that they're in? Are they in Okay, so I'm just saying, they are in an old rotten forest at night. Moonlight illuminates the environment. Okay, let's generate this. Yeah. Coo. Ooh, look at this. Look at this already. Damn, this is sick. You know, we're getting some cool stuff already. Honestly, meh. I think this one's a little bit better, but I don't like that it looks like it's been drawn in pencil crayon. I think that's the style. That could be the Dreams Shaper thing. Let's try absolute reality and run it again. Okay, these are a little better, I think. But you kind of don't know who's who, right? Still looks pencil crayon. Why does it look pencil crayon? Leonardo's style? Ooh, this is cool. Check out that one. It's very Assassin's Creed, but nighttime. Vampiric Assassin's Creed. That'd be a cool game. Vampire Assassin's Creed? That'd be sick. Yeah, very... I mean, I don't know how you're feeling about these ones, but... Like, I like this one, right? Old rotten forest, but you don't have all that magic. He's drinking blood. He's got some scars on his face. I don't know what you want him to look like, but if you see any of these that you really like, I'm happy to save them and drop them in Discord. That's cool how this one has like a stat block with a bunch of gibberish. Thank you. Thank you, AI. Thank you so much. Let's run it again. Do you want to change anything about this? So imagine a druid's anaconda downroads spores growing off of it with the ability to manipulate spores and vines with mushroom spores with the ability to manipulate. They are in an old, rotten forest.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't rip you apart.
All right, so the ground is covered with a dark. So I added mushrooms. So let's try this. Let's try this. So we've got. I added with mushroom spores growing off of it. So I wanted to emphasize the word mushrooms because I'm not seeing any mushrooms anywhere in these images. So I wanted to just add mushroom there. I also said manipulate mushroom spores, and then I said they're in an old rotten forest full of fungi at night. Moonlight illuminates the environment. The ground is covered with a dark mist, and bats fill the night sky. So let's try this. Maybe I like how you get a certain amount of points through the day. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. This is so cool. I don't know what's going on here. This thing. A lot of dark images. These ones aren't as clear of. This one's cool. This one's very cool. His fingers are a little mangled on this side, not gonna lie. This one's cool too. He looks very lichy, you know? The shadowy figure that speaks to him in the distance. There's not the familiar. So I think what we okay, let's fix this. Let's fix this. Due to being, I'm trying to see the familiar part in here. A lich familiar by his side. The thing is that we're not describing the familiar at all, and I don't think the AI is going to necessarily know what a familiar is. So I think we have to fully flesh out a familiar that looks like yada yada by his side. So let's fix this whole middle chunk here. A lich familiar in ghost. The lich. The lich is translucent. Translucent with a light green glow or something, right? The lich ghost is translucent with a green glow. Okay, imagine a druid, Zendikar vampire, worn down mysterious robe. Summon skeleton. Sense of drinking blood. Due being part warlock, gets help from an undead sorcerer type lich. Familiar. I'm gonna say ghost. I'm gonna get rid of the word familiar entirely because I think it's AI is gonna, as far as what the image looks like, you're still gonna look at it and go like, hey, that's familiar, right? But as far as AI knows, like I think it would recognize ghost more than a familiar. Let's see what you're saying here. But how could we edit to see the vines forming a skeleton? I would say you'd want to do that in environment. Like you don't want to say that the lich has. So you don't want to assume that like AI is going to go, oh, the lich has the power to do this stuff, but he's not necessarily using it, right? It's like saying the lich has the, like, saying so and so with the ability to fly might result in them having wings, but it doesn't mean that they're flying. So, what I would say is forget the ability stuff and let's go to. It's out from under. I'm going to get rid of the ability stuff. With the ability to manipulate mushroom storms and vine storms. I'm going to say with a key sense to drinking blood. Worn down. Is a key? I'm gonna leave sense because it is generating the blood stuff. So I like that it is generating blood. It's kind of funny that it is, but that's fine. Due to being part warlike, it's helps on. Okay, I'm gonna go. They were in an old full of fungi at night. Skeletons. Skeletons covered in vines litter the ground around them. Moonlight illuminates the environment. I'll put that last. Skeletons covered in vines litter the ground around them. Forest floor is covered with a dark mist and bats fill the night sky. Moonlight. Moonlight illuminates the environment. Let's try this. Try putting reanimated vines covered skeletons. Okay, let's make the skeletons reanimated, right? Reanimated skeletons covered in vines litter the ground around them. The forest floor is covered. All right, I'm gonna read the whole thing and then run this bitch. Imagine a druid, Zendikar vampire, in a worn-down, mysterious robe with mushroom spores growing off of it. He has a key sense to drinking blood due to being part warlock. I'm gonna rephrase this. Gets help from an undead sorcerer. He has a key sense to drinking blood, period. Due to being part warlock. Alright. Let's run this bitch. Let's run it. Let's go. Oh, let's see what we get. Ooh, this one's cool. This one's cool. Still not really what we wanted. I'm not seeing a lich. That one's really cool, though. I mean, if you want a character image, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Leia, I agree. Pencil crayon is not a bad medium. I just don't want the AI art looking like pencil crayon. I love pencil crayon. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's just run it again. I'll run it one more time, see what we get. Prompt. You know, it's not giving us a ton of stuff that ooh, this is cool. This is cool. Got one wing up. I like how there's shit growing on him, though. This one's pretty cool. Eyes aren't even, though. This Leonardo app is not as good as the other app we were using. I ran out of a free trial the other day. That's how I was doing the other AI art stuff. So this Leonardo one is like a free one, but it just doesn't have the same kind of power. The one I was generating these ones, so I used a different program to generate these guys. So this is a this is AI art generation of this guy. And so I think I was just able to be a lot more specific with it, which is too bad. It means I'll have to fucking pay for a membership if I want to continue doing it. But that's how they get you, you know? I definitely like the other program more. I can run it again, though. Let's just keep running it, because it's coming up with cool stuff. If you like any of these images to kind of have a head start, happy to drop them in. Zombie is a good way to see if it understands Lich. Yeah, you're right. That is a good idea. And I'm not seeing any mushrooms. This generator just doesn't want to do it. This generator's like fully focusing on... Let's just see if base XL. Let's just try another generation model. I've got 104 points left, and each time I generate one image, I think it's 2 points. So, and you get a bunch of points every day, so you can kind of have a limit on it. All right, this is a little better. This is a little better, a little bit more D&D art style, but this is cool. This one's awesome. I like that. Not seeing a ghost, though. Still not seeing a ghost. I'm gonna say the two of them. The druid has a key sense to drinking blood. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put more emphasis on the two characters. Okay. Imagine. All right. Imagine a druid, Zendikar, a druid. I'm gonna get rid of the word Zendikar because that's probably only necessary in D&D. But as far as images, in a worn down mysterious robe, an undead and an undead sorcerer type, and an undead lich ghost taking form. You want it to be sort of half formed, so taking form is a better way to word that. Okay, so imagine a druid vampire in a worn down mysterious robe with mushroom spores growing off it and an undead lich ghost taking form by his side. The druid has a key sense to drinking blood. For the vampire, seeks assistance and guidance from the ghost. The lich ghost is a translucent green. Okay, I'm going to move this paragraph into the lich ghost is translucent green glow. They're in two of them are in an old. All right, this should work. This should form two beings. Has to. Imagine druid vampire in worn down mysterious robes with mushroom spores growing off its body. Undead lich ghost taking form by his side. The druid has a key sense to drinking blood. The lich ghost is translucent with a green glow. The vampire seeks assistance and guidance from the ghost. Two of them are in an old rotten forest full of fungi and guy at night. The two of them are in an old rotten forest full of fungi at night. Reanimated skeletons covered in vines litter the ground around them. The forest floor is covered with a dark mist and I'll forget the mist. And bats. Okay, so reanimated skeletons covered in vines litter the ground around them, and bats fill the night sky. Moonlight illuminates the environment. Let's do it. All right. Sort of. Kind of getting two similar characters. That one's dumb. Let's change its let's go back to the lighting one and see if that, because I like the look of the lighting one. All right, this is cool.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Mr. Rytech, how you doing? What's going on? might generate the two next to each other. You need to asking for guidance could probably get rid of. It might generate the two next to each other better. Yeah. I prompted the taking form by his side.
But so much of me is wrong.
Beside him.
It might be too late.
All right, let's just run it again. Let's run it again. Run it again. Sometimes you got a good paragraph and you don't need to change it. Sometimes you just got to keep hitting it and maybe changing the, oh, this one's pretty cool. This one's not bad. That's cool. I like that one. You got all the right number of fingers. Worn down, ugly robes. I'm not seeing any skeletons. But you know what? This guy, it gave us a ghost. So let's just run it again. Let's just run it again. See if we get another ghost. The other program I was using was so much more powerful. I can already tell because you could be so specific. All right, it's kind of giving us ghosts now. I think this is trying to put all of the description into one character, which is so dumb. Let's go back to Dream Shaper and see what happens. Whoa. Okay, now you have 3 characters. What is happening? Who's this chick? Again, no, I don't like the pencil crayon kind of look to it, but... Where'd the third person come from? All right, let's try a different one. Let's try Vision. What's Vision gonna give us? He's just the perspective other lich. Yeah, the lich in training. Oh, this one's good. This one's good. This one's at least giving us mushrooms. Not the best generation, though. Let's try anime? Do you guys like... Let's try anime. Let's see what we get. I will say, the other... Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This might actually be the best so far. Look at that. Yo, that's awesome. Okay, that's my favorite image right there, for sure. It's giving us little mushroom spores. Old, rotten clothing. It's still kind of combining the two descriptors, though. This is pretty cool. You've got... It gave us, like, ghost bats. This one gave us a child. An unexpected lich child. Very good. Very good. I don't suppose you want to write that into your backstory, eh? Rytech? You wanna just figure in an adopted little lich child? That'd be fun. That'd be fun. What's this one? So this is... I love the lamp that it gave us, but this creature golem thing in the background isn't exactly the mentor that we were looking for. I'm going to run anime again, though. It's actually cheaper, which I don't really know why. That was the best one. Save that one right there. Which one were you mentioning? If you can describe the image you wanted. Let's look at these. Let's look at these. Oh, this one gave us bat wings. Okay. All of these are good. Yo, every single one of these is awesome. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah, he's not speaking to him. But you got the druid sitting by the fire, and there's the mentor back there. And then you got this one. They kind of both look druid, but that one's creepy. Look at the feet. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I think I like this one though. Just gave him wings for the sake of it. If you can give me, I'm happy to save any of these. So give me like a decent description. Actually say like, so okay, I'm always gonna generate 4. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one did you want me to save? The one with wings? Okay, I'll save that one. And then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You like this one? That's a good one. Oh, is this seriously going to give us... Oh, no, it's a JPEG. Okay, I don't know why it's... Did the other one not save as a JPEG? Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, let me just save this one again. I'll load all of these. When we're done here, I'll load all of these into Discord. Let's just run it again. Let's run it again. We know we got a good paragraph and a good style now, so now we just gotta wait. Now it's all about patience. We got 48 coins to burn. Oh, fuck! Look at that! That doesn't have a ghost, but come on. What about this one? Oh, shit! Look at that! There we go! Holy shit. This is so much fun. That's what a vampire druid should look like. Because you got the druid, but you also have the vampire wings. Covered in vines. You're kind of missing the mushrooms in this one, but you have a mentor. It's not a ghost. This is fun, though, eh? I know it's not the best, but it's a starting point. The best one and the sitting. This one here. All of these are so cool. All right, forget these ones. All right, I said 1, 2, 3, 4 before. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One and 4. All right. Oh, I can just download image from right here. Awesome. All right, I'll do that. Click, click. That's easier. Let's run it again. I'm having fun. Okay, this one's pretty cool. It's kind of like the others. You got the mentor, you got the magic, you got some mushroom stuff. No wings, though. This one's only got one wing, so that's dumb, because that's also a headless skeleton, and no mentor. Forget that one. This one actually looks pretty cool. You got mushrooms everywhere. Honestly, that looks like a really nice character. That looks like a really nice character. This one's not bad. Let's go one more time. I don't think I loved any of these ones. I don't think I really. I mean, it's your character, but you want 1 and 4 again? All right, 1 and 4 again. Sure thing. Why not? Let's run it again. This is the last time. I think I'm gonna save. We got a bunch of images. I think I'm gonna save my coins because I think you get a certain amount every day. It could be. I'll have to check tomorrow. It could be just 150 every 24 hours, and if that's the case, that would be fucking awesome. All right, this one's cool, but it's like he's got a beer can, and that doesn't really work. This one is him and a reanimated skeleton, which could be cool, but I think it's combining the skeleton thing with the ghost. But the skeleton here is covered in vines. Like, what you could do as well, you could screen grab this square right here and forget about this guy. So that's number 2. Let's see this one. This one's pretty cool too. It's combining the skeleton and the lich, but at least this looks like a lich. Are you going back to this one, the beast one? I don't know what you mean by the beast one. This is what the lich should look like for sure. This is very cool. The skeleton thing. This one's kind of got like a weird horn. Honestly, I felt like I liked this one more. Let's see this one. This one's not bad. You got more mushroom action going on. It's a much more like, this looks like a much more finished image. Like you're not getting weird hands or anything. Like this is kind of a weird hand, but it's like behind the fire. So I don't know, but you don't get any wings or anything. Should I just add wings in the prompt? Why don't I do that? Because it's adding wings and I'm not even telling it to. The druid has a key sense to drinking blood. Imagine a druid vampire with massive bat wings. And worn down, let's just generate it, see what happens. Let's give him wings. Obviously, AI wants to give him wings. It's worth the coins. I don't care. I don't care. Whoa! Okay, now he's fucking full on gargoyle. Look at this. Yo, look at him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at that. It looks like Spawn. It does look like Spawn. Should I look at, like, this one looks like Spawn. And this one maybe kind of looks like Spawn. This is like comic book style. I like this. But this one screams vampire druid. And it's not like, it's a coherent image, you know? You don't get any, like, there's none of this weird shit. His horn is actually a little fucky, but this horn curves perfectly and finishes, and so, for some reason continues here. So what you'd want to do in Photoshop is go in, delete this one horn spike, and you're good to go. Save the third one on this one. All right, that one is cool. I'm glad we added the wings. We got 30 points left. Let's burn it on wings. Let's just burn it on wings. So not too long from now, Rytech, and you're going to have AI generation of 3D printable models. And so after doing this, we can say, okay, we can pick our image, go into a generator and say, make me a miniature, make me a 3D printable miniature of this character. And it'll do it. And I can be like, within the span of an hour of doing this, plus the next program of doing the 3D stuff, you could potentially make up a character and within about a span of an hour have it printing in the machine. If it's a regular sized print, which you can resize anything that the AI spits out, right? You can resize it to fit properly on a 32 millimeter model. That'll take 10 minutes, and then it'll be very cool when you can go from random idea of a character to finished model, printed, ready to go in the span of like 6 hours. All right, this one looks pretty cool. His hand is kind of mangled. None of these look amazing. His wing is all fucked up in this one. This one's pretty cool, but he doesn't have a face at all. So maybe that's something that... He does look smaller. He's a lot less gargoyle in this one and more vampire. They're all having horns, and I'm not even telling them to give it horns, but apparently that's just what AI wants to do. If you want horns, I can say with no horns, with a bald head and no horns. Actually, it might see the word horns and just give you horns. Let's try it again. You're almost out of tokens. I don't give a shit. 18 tokens left. 18 tokens left. All right, this thing is pretty cool. Got a familiar back there, but it's not the best character. You look like Ant-Man. The familiar looks like Ant-Man. This thing has reanimated creatures, which is pretty good. And a 6-pack. I don't know what's going on over here with the leg, though. A lot of these images, though, are coming out... You know what? Let's change the... Let's go into Leonardo anime. Did I do anime pastel? This is anime pastel dream. Or should we just go into realism? Let's go Leonardo Vision? No, which is the one? Absolute Reality 1.6. That one's weird. Albino. Alright, let's try this. If this one sucks, I'll go back to the anime and I'll burn the last points on that. These are all saved, so I can go back and find every single one of these. Don't worry. They don't go anywhere. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What is this? This is nonsense. What the fuck is this? And then this guy? No. Stop. This is not the style for us. Let's go back. Going back to anime. All right, so 5 rolls ago. All right, we're gonna find it. The one with the demon skeleton familiar, save that. That's this one. So you want the demon skeleton familiar. Do you want the one with the horn or without the horn? Yeah. Okay, I'll give you both. With horns. Okay, all right. There's only one horn kind of coming off the side, but this could be edited. Like, there's a start to another horn here. You would just have to, like, go into Photoshop and, like, flush out that horn. You just have to add it and make it look kind of like it goes with the first horn. All right. I saved both. Do you want any of these winged ones? This is the last one. This is the last roll. We don't have the points left to do any more after this. These guys are pretty cool. Win more gargoyle? Yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah, you're probably right there. And wings would be something that your character might develop way down the road after, you know, you can't, I don't know if you can start out doing wings, can you? This one's pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie, I really, as far as the winged ones go, this one still looks like, this one still looks more vampire than gargoyle. I know it's got the horns, but gargoyles look like creatures, and this looks like a man, with wings and horns. Not exactly, but you got these little mushroom things. I like the images, though, but this one's definitely gargoyle looking. But yo, this was fun, hey? Okay, I got a bunch of images. Go into downloads here. I'll drag all of these into... I usually go till 8. So another 15 minutes or so. I'm actually, you know what? I've ran out of coins. I'll probably just hang out with chat for a minute and then we'll get out of here. We were doing AI art stuff. Making a vampire character. Check out some of this stuff. Look at this guy. It's so cool. A little bit. Well, no, I'm not. I'm actually feeling pretty energized. That was fun. I don't usually get to do this kind of stuff. So let's go to Discord. I hear you. I know it's a joke. I know. I need to load this guy up. Okay, so we're gonna go homebrew. I'm gonna drop these guys because that's where you were hanging out. So I'm gonna drop these pictures into homebrew. And you actually were. I know how we'll finish the stream because you won a battle earlier, but you weren't here. Your skeleton sticks around for like about an hour after you leave. They're doing okay. So here they are. Looks like we saved 8. Boom. Go get him. Go get him, Rytech. Go get him. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. This is fun. That was actually a ton of fun, and I really liked these. Just wait. Just wait until we have 3D generation. Just pop that bitch in the printer. Okay, so actually, Scrapjaw, you won a battle. So let's open up this boy. Avatars. All right, Scrap. What's your favorite color? Okay, so like a fluorescent orange. Yeah, all right, all right. And what are we contrasting that with? I gotta find one that's not taken. There, if you see a color, it's taken. But I know there's a bunch around 40 and 50 that are not taken. Here's a white one. All right. So you want blaze orange. Let's go. Okay, okay. I can do black. I can do black. What should the glow within the body be? That would be like a yellow, maybe? Let's just check. I can go more orange or red. Let's see what red does. Let's see what red looks like. And then this guy is going black. This guy is going bright ass orange. Let's go. Let's go. This white is, oh, that's white is gonna go black. And then this one's gonna go red. All right, I can also edit this later, but all right, you're bright ass orange with a black axe handle and an orange head to the axe. Let me change the. Let me change. No, that was better orange. Yeah, that's cool. You want to just go all orange and not contrast black? It'll be the only skelly with a full orange scheme. There we go. This is fun. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's number 55, all right? All right, so what you'll want to do, can you see my screen, or do you want me to tell you how to find it later? Well, under the stream, you'll see a panel that's like, under the Twitch stream, you'll see a panel that says stream avatars, and it takes a minute to load, but that's where you'll see the skeleton shopping section. And then you have to scroll to find number 55, which will be the only all orange one. And then you'll have to buy it with your 500 gold that you got from the battle, that's how you find how much currency you have. That's your bank down there in two. It's like you can't see the video, but it's all there. It's all there. And then you have to equip it. After all that stuff, I'm really starting to like that blackish green style. Yeah, I like the I like to go green when it's like a soul magic kind of thing. It seems more evil to me. When you go blue, it's just like classic. But yeah, gray and earthy tones are fun to use with the druid stuff. It just makes something look so old and dark and gloomy, ugh, and that's what you want. What you want, you're rotten, You wouldn't want to paint this, right? You should. You should. There should be a little button, and it's purple, and it says SA. There you go. Number 55. Alright, let's sometimes it takes a minute to register. So you'll buy it, and then you have to equip it as well. How you doing, DJ? Thanks for shredding on us. I have a dog. I mean, could be. Like, you're using your phone. The Wi-Fi thing, you guys did have a crazy storm. Damage. Did you actually? Yeah, I never asked you. Did you guys get slammed by that tornado, or did it go past you? What happened? Hell yeah! There we go. There we go. Get him, Scrapjaw. Get him. All right, you guys. I'm gonna raid out. You guys have a phenomenal evening. That was really fun, right, Tech? That was really chill day today. I'm gonna keep plugging away at this StoneGod overnight here. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna run the skirmish. So we're gonna run this bitch. We got a lot of characters that are in the fray. I have no idea who's gonna come out on top, but the goal is to kill the Yeti at least first. Running this bitch tomorrow. I don't. Okay, guys, we're raiding. Show Runic Raccoon some love. Very cool channel. I wish I went to Adepticon to meet all these people, man. I saw the pictures and I got FOMO. All right. Last second. Oh, hold on. Rytech. Oh, you won the battle. Okay, Mr. Rytech. I already started the raid function, so we're gonna raid, but come in tomorrow and we'll get you out of that basic bitch Skelly skin. How's that sound? Here's you guys.